This week we are excited to welcome Jonah Ardiel to the show. He is the outgoing VP Student Life. Jonah is the one to talk to if you would like to know more about intramural sports here at the U of C. He knows sports. In 2010, Jonah played defense for the Dino Soccer club team. Fun fact, Jonah co-founded a dodgeball team called the Spleen Boys.
Let's bring Jonah out here. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks
for
having
being
me.
here. Now, Jonah, we're going to get real quick here.
Sure.
Usually all our sports people, all the dinos who come on the show, they're like, you know what, I love the dinos, they're like my family, they're my team, it's an honor and a privilege just to play with them.
Mm-hmm.
But you played with the dinos in 2010. Tell me, is there anyone on that team that you'd like to slag on TV?
That I'd like to slag on TV? To be honest, I was actually a redshirt, so that meant I was on the development team. So I practiced with the dinos every single practice throughout the entire season, but I never actually played in any season games. So I guess if there's anyone in particular, I'd say the entire team as a whole, because they got all the glory and I was just a redshirt. So.
But you tried, and that's important. Right?
Thank you. I appreciate it. I did try. I didn't come back the next year, but yeah.
Well, what can you do?
Yeah.
You are the outgoing VP Student Life with only a couple more months left in your term. Tell me, how many lives have you changed this year?
I'd like to say 25,000, ideally, as that's the total population of the UFC body. But realistically, probably a couple hundred directly. Yeah, we offer a lot of programs and services, activities and events, everything extracurricular. So like you were talking about intramurals, that sort of stuff falls under my portfolio. So even clubs to that extension, which random fact, 17,000 students are a part of at least one club on campus. So I guess I'll take some credit for that and say 17,000.
Nice.
Yeah.
And because you'll have so much time now that you're not going to be in the Students' Union next year, is there that one club on campus that you really want to join?
Actually, yeah. I'm just going to be a student next year, so I'm trying to keep my options open, and this year has given me a lot to look at and see the potential opportunities that are out there for me. So mental health is a big thing that I've been pushing for in my role, and one club in particular, the Distress Center on campus, has a relatively new club. They've only been around for this, their second year in existence, and they were best new club of the year last year. They've picked it up a lot this year as well. So I'd like to get involved with that club if I can.
Oh, cool. Sort of on that note, you worked for the Stress Less Week this year, right? With the dog rooms. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Sure. So Stress Less Week is something that we offer every year in December, the last week of classes before going into exams, and it's really meant as a time for students to just kick back and relax going into such a stressful period in the academic schedule going into exams, as obviously it takes a toll on students. So any sort of programming that we can offer that alleviates that burden. Like you mentioned, pet therapy. We also do things like inflatable sumo wrestling. We offer cotton candy. We have yoga classes every single week. Any sort of programming where we can alleviate that is beneficial for us, and it's always a hit among students. We had 800 people come out to the capstone on the Friday of Stress Last Week last year, and it's always a success. So
cool. And you have a dog, right?
I do.
We have some footage
of
you and Rookie.
Awesome. Let's see it.
Will we have it? Can we have that on loop? Do we have enough time for that to be on loop the whole show? No? No, we don't know?
Yeah.
One more thing before we finish up here.
Sure.
It's been rumored that you actually brought some puppies for us to pet during the show. Is that true?
Oh, I don't have any puppies with me, but you guys can pet me all night long.
Well, it's no wonder you weren't reelected this year.